let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Today we are kicking off Octopath Traveler 2. So this is a game that I'm going into fairly blind. I played the first game, absolutely loved the art style, loved the plot, loved the dialogue, the characters. And this one, by all accounts, is just a new story with new characters and lots of quality of life improvements. So we are going to jump right in and give it a go, assuming that I didn't forget to update everything before we started streaming today. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I do love a little custom loading animation like that. I feel like the Zelda series always did a great job with that. Remember in Breath of the Wild, you had the beasts would kind of walk along the screen. Anything animated like that. All right, here we go. Ooh, how weeb do I want to get? Let's stick to English for now. Then I can actually read along with the voices. We can all follow along. Brightness. Easy to see. Let's see. Too dark. Are we good with defaults? I think we're good with defaults. We'll just stick with defaults. Confirm. Alright, Square Enix. Acquire, never heard of them. Unreal Engine, have heard of that. I do wonder how popular Unreal got after the whole Unity wants to charge you per game download catastrophe a while ago. Oh. There it is, there's the music. Nice, it looks like we have our 8 new characters. Oh, the music of this game is so good. I forgot until just now how much of a factor that was when I was playing originally. Alright. I could probably just stare at this loading screen for like another 20 minutes, but there are other channels and other ways to do that. So let's jump in, shall we? I'm assuming that question mark was like a New Game Plus. Alright. Let's look at who our characters are. Oswald. Oswald V. Vanstein, you are a scholar. Your tale begins in the snow-swept reaches of the Winterlands. You have been sentenced to life in prison for murdering your wife and daughter, and have since spent 1,879 days locked within a frigid cell. Harvey, the man who took everything from you, shall die by my hand, I swear it. Not even the bitter cold can extinguish the raging fire in your breast, and so you set out to exact your revenge. Ooh, okay. Count of Monte Cristo revenge action going on. Alright, who else do we have? Cleric Temenos. Your name is Temenos Mistral, and you are a cleric. Your tale begins in the mountainous region of the Crestlands. Though easygoing in your duties as Inquisitor, that all changes the day a tragic incident takes place in the church. Oh dear, I suppose it can't be helped. After all, doubt is what I do. Sensing that there is much more to the incident than meets the eye, you set out to solve the mystery left in its wake. Let's explore everyone a little bit and then we'll decide to get started. The Throne. Your name is Throne Anguis, and you are a thief. Your tale begins in a thrilling city in the Brightlands. You are a member of the Black Snakes, Thieves Guild. Let me turn the game audio down just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's good. You remember the Black Snakes, a thieves guild that controls the city from the shadows. Your job is to steal and clean. Not again, not this stench. Every time I breathe it in, I feel as though my very lungs are rotting the stench of blood. Determined to escape the cycle of bloodshed, you embark on a journey for the keys to something. Your freedom. There we go. Those are the 3 on, it looks like, this eastern continent. We got a little Alcatraz Island set up here for Oswald in prison. Southern continent here, Hunter Ochet. Your name is Ochet, and you are a hunter. Your tale begins on the island of Totohaha alongside your fellow beastlings. Despite your troubles with the human islanders, you live a carefree life. That is until you learn of an encroaching calamity known as the Night of the Scarlet Moon. Alright, Master Juva, I'll do it. I'll find those creatures of legend and bring them back. Desperate to save your home, you set sail in search of those who can help. Ah, so this is the Pokemon trainer character class of Octopath 2. All right, who do we got on the Western continent? Apothecary Castti. Your name is Castti Florens, and you are an apothecary. Your tale begins in a port town of the Harborlands. Discovered adrift at sea, you awoke to the realization that you could not recall your own name. The only clues to your identity are your satchel and skills as an apothecary. I need to rediscover who I am. And there's something else, something important I'm forgetting. Unable to ignore the nagging feeling within you, you embark on a journey to recover what you lost. Ooh, exciting. I think we might be starting with him. Let's see, Merchant Partidio. Your name is Partidio Yellowell, and you are a merchant. Your tale begins in the vast wastes of the wildlands. After witnessing the rise and fall of the pioneer town you call home, you set your gaze upon the horizon. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world. With dreams of bringing prosperity to all, you embark on a journey with only the scent of commerce to guide you. I feel like they've upped the, like, cheesiness, like, anime protagonist vibes of each of these individual characters more than the last game. Dancer Agnia. Your name is Agnia Bristarni, and you are a dancer. Your tale begins in the verdant region of the Leaflands. Though a tavern dancer in a small village, you have big dreams for the future. I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces just like Mama. With hope in your heart and a spring in your step, you begin your journey to stardom. Okay, so this is the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed female protagonist, like the merchant from the last one. Although it does seem like we have a little bright-eyed, bushy-tailed protagonist to choose from as well. Now, let's see, that's 7. Here we go. Warrior Hikari. Your name is Hikari, and you are a warrior. It feels a little redundant, but you know, it's localization. I'll give it to him. Your tale begins in the desert region of Hinoiyuma. You are the younger Prince of Ku, a nation ever at war, and worry for your people who have suffered greatly from the ceaseless battles. I pray for a world without conflict, without bloodshed. Hoping to bring peace to your nation, you strike out on a journey for your like-minded allies. Okay. So we got a bunch of interesting characters to choose from. We're going to be playing through kind of the opening quests for all of them, and then settling on what our sort of final party looks like. Right now, I'm kind of in between the scholar in prison and the apothecary with amnesia. So let's see, should we ask chat? What does chat say? Chat says nothing. Awesome. Cool, we're gonna go with the apothecary. We'll begin our adventure as Castti, the castaway.
I will extend a helping hand to all in need.
You have the power to save lives, more than any other.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna have to read along and do voices and stuff, but there's voice acting in this game. It's almost like when a game is popular enough, you can afford to pay multiple language voice actors. Pokemon. Sorry.
That's why you have to live.
Okay. Are they gonna put you on a boat and kick you out? Things must be pretty bad back on land if your best option for living is
If
getting
anyone can
heated out
create
into the
a
ocean.
cure, it's you.
Ooh. A cure. Okay. So mystery
It's up
disease
to you
perhaps.
now.
Alright. Getting Trafalgar Law vibes. And again, just the graphic style of this game, people have called it 2.5D, people have called it HD, 2D. It's just a beautiful, unique pixel art style with a very vivid 3D backdrop, and I'm here for it. Oh man, this is gonna be a very,
Look,
oh there we
over
go, we
there.
get found. I was like, this is gonna be a lot of monologuing for this character's entire opening quest if they don't
There's
get
someone on that skid.
found by someone or wash aboard an island at some point. Oh my god, even the background characters are voice acted. This is great. Woo! And this is how we begin the adventures of Monkey Island. No, we're playing Octopath Traveler 2.
I hear waves.
Link. Wake up, Link.
Where am I? Am I on a ship?
Is that a boat? Nods.
Finally come to, have you? Feeling better yet? You've got the luck of the tides, you know.
Why can't I stand?
Oh.
My throat.
Okay. We're just feeling a little rough.
It's
We've
too
been
dry.
adrift at sea for who knows how long.
Easy now, lass. You've had a rough time of it. Drink up.
Thank you for saving me.
Couldn't well leave you to the fishes. How'd you end up on that little skiff, anyhow?
Skiff? I don't know. I can't remember.
Amnesia.
Come on now. This isn't the time for jokes.
I'm sorry, but I really can't remember anything. Who I am, where I came from, it's all a blank.
That's tough. That's tough. Maybe a good thing? Maybe a good thing, given the seemingly traumatic environment that she came from. But, you know, we'll unlock all of those PTSD-inducing memories in due course, I feel confident.
I know one thing about you, lass. Your name. It's Castti.
Castti. How did you know that?
It's stitched onto your outfit. What's that uniform of yours anyway?
Unless that was done deliberately,
right.
it's rather odd
Amnesia.
to think of a grown
Strange
adult
to
with
think
their
a person
name
could
on
forget
their
their
clothes
own
like
name.
a kid being sent to preschool, but, you know, we'll roll with it. Let's see. Castti,
I have to remember.
We know she's an apothecary.
First things first, I need information.
Thinking very clearly
Somewhere
for
to
someone
start.
with potential head trauma.
It will be difficult to learn who I am. Nevertheless, the crew of the ship should know more about the circumstances of my rescue. I should inquire about that, and the ship while I'm at it.
I like how they're probably going to turn this into like a mini tutorial action sequence when really it's just like, yo, where am I? Here we go, basic controls. Oh, we can dash? I don't remember if that was in the first game. Let's see, how fast is dashing? Path action. During the day, Castti can inquire and learn all sorts of information from townspeople. And that's different than... cannot be used in certain riddles. The captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents. Rescuing Castti was simply a matter of obeying his duty as a captain, but he feels a special kinship with her as she reminds him of his own daughter who died suddenly in an accident. Information gleaned none. Well, that's harsh. We got the guy's backstory.
Thank you.
I see. So he's just got kind of this passing bit, and then we obviously have folks with information in green. We should be able to see the harbor soon. Ah, so this is distinguishing actual dialogue, like banter, from inquiring. Alright. Inquire something of the sailor. Fresh-faced captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents. He became violently seasick on his maiden voyage and completely lost heart by the time the boat docked in the Brightlands. He will hand in his resignation the moment he returns to the Harborlands. Oof. That's rough, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I bet you're excited to see the harbor soon. That makes sense now. Alright. I'm actually kind of guessing that's the person that we want to talk to, so let's just make a little chit-chat with folks first. Oh, there's an X there. You cannot inquire something of this person. Scares me to even think of forgetting my husband and daughter. Heard amnesia before, but never actually met someone who had it. Well, you know, neither have I think. Ironically, I wouldn't remember if I'd met someone with amnesia before. Did you? Oh, let's take mental health seriously. Your story's the first I've heard of its kind. I like how they're presenting amnesia as a convenient, like, storytelling video game trope, but even within game, the characters are skeptical of, like, people don't really lose all their memories, right? Alright, so we got 2 more people to inquire from. I'm glad I'm the lookout. Ooh, you would probably know something. Yeah, let's chat with this person. A rather slothful sailor who happened to spy Casti's skiff while avoiding his work. Though his dereliction of duty was revealed, his keen eyes earned him a permanent post as a lookout. Ooh.
Thank you.
That's tough. Are we rewarding incompetence there? Alright, now is it the last person that we talked to that's actually going to have anything useful for us? I don't want to trigger a cutscene. I want to explore this boat a little more. Because look at this boat. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous, pixelated, 3D. Can I go downstairs? I can? Oh. Can I take things? No, that's thrown, I assume. And I would guess that their path action is, you know, steal. But no, there is nothing in here, shockingly. And I just moved the right joystick to try to, like, change perspective, but that's not how this game works. Alright, let's talk to the last person. Make some small talk. Apothecary. Ooh, you know what my job is. Let's talk to you. A soldier returning to the western continent, having completed his duties. While on the eastern continent, he heard rumors of a group of apothecaries wearing blue uniforms who killed a large group of people. Thus, he feels Casti's appearance is an ill omen. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay. And, of course, there's the cutscene. So we've learned
I think that's about all I need.
nothing,
for now.
according to the game. Information gleaned, none.
Based on the predominant currents in this region of the ocean, it's likely my skiff sets sail from somewhere on the continent to the
What?
east. From my exhaustion and the severity of my dehydration, it's fair to estimate that I was adrift for several days.
Sure. Whatever you say, Castti.
Hold on.
Yes.
How do I know all of this?
That's a very good question. How do you know all
Not much
this?
point in wondering. I should instead thank my lucky stars that I was rescued.
That's true. Again,
Now,
how bad did things have
to
to
go
be
over what else I learned.
back on land that
This
your
passenger
better
ship
option
embarked from the Brightlands several days ago.
was to just yeet your boat out into
Its
the ocean?
destination is a large port town called Cannelbrine.
Camel Brine, okay.
Perhaps there's someone there who can shed a light on who I am.
I mean, you got a little bit from the soldier, right? Like,
Yes. These kind sailors brought my possessions to the passenger's cabin.
okay, so they were going to let us explore the boat anyway.
Maybe they can offer some...
Cool.
I should sort through them before...
Alright. And control again. Oh! Radar in the bottom right. Let's leave it on for now. We might turn it off if it ends up being a little too easy. Whoop. Okay. I got an apothecary satchel. Cool. Maybe I'm an apothecary.
This satchel... I... recognize it. It's mine.
Probably.
It seems rather hastily stuffed. I must have been in quite the hurry. Medicinal herbs.
Always gotta pack your medicinal herbs.
A mortar and pestle. For
Pestle?
preparing salves
Pestle?
and the like, no doubt.
Pistol? I'm not gonna question it.
Well, well. It seems I was an apothecary.
Ooh, interesting. Does she remember her apothecarial skills?
Hmm? What's
Ooh, okay,
this?
place your bets. What's it's gonna be? Like a weird piece of jewelry, a brooch, a vial of something, or like a bloody knife? What's it gonna be?
A white flower.
Okay.
Why would I have something like this? Yet another mystery.
One that I think we'll probably solve at some point. I don't think this is the himium pineapple. I feel pretty good we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Land ho! All hands on deck!
What do you want to call it? Chekhov's white flower. Oh, loading. Maybe we're done with the opening bit for this character. Ah, gorgeous. This is, I mean, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but a game is so much more than just its graphics, right? But like, this is graphics done extremely well, and in a way that's not like, yo dog, I hope you have a 4090 to run this at 30 FPS.
You sure you'll be alright, boss? Hard to get by without memories.
I kind of suspect it might be easier for Castti to get by without memories at this point. Seems like things were a little rough back where she
I've
came
remembered a little. Enough. I was an apothecary. I appreciate your concern, but no need to fret about me. I'll remember the rest in time.
from. Maybe?
Know the seas, and you'll know thyself. An old sea dog taught me that proverb. May the wind and the waves always find you well.
I will say it is unfortunate that I played the first game so long ago that I'm not going to pick up on any like references or
Thank you,
connections that there
Captain.
might be to the first game.
For everything.
So maybe if someone knows them in chat, they can chime in, but otherwise we'll just be glossing over it. Oh my gosh, look at this town. Love it.
What a bustling little town.
Me and Cassie on the same wavelength here.
Hey, get a load of her.
Huh?
She's one of them, isn't she?
Yeah, no mistaking it.
Conflict. That was ominous.
I appear to be causing quite a stir.
Well, remember what that soldier said when he gave us, quote, no information.
First things first, I need to find clues as to who I may be. I should speak to the people of this town. I might glean some knowledge about my past.
I do love how they, like, set this up. I'm assuming this will be true for all of them, where, like, the path action that you have for each character is going to be the most immediately applicable and useful in making some progress in their story. Alright, look around town. Let's see, is any... No, captain folks are gone. Let's see, these birds, they ignore me. Great. Can I inquire to birds? Can I speak with animals? No, I am. Maybe Orchetta. Orchetta. The Pokemon trainer. Alright, let's see if I can... A fisherman who gets drunk every night. He often falls asleep on the way home and has to set out for another day's fishing from there. Every time this happens, he vows never to drink again, but by evening that vow is forgotten. Same, man. Never again. Hidden item, though.
Thank you.
Now, where could that hidden item be? Let's see, how do I open world map? Castti chapter 1. Healing, equipment, inventory. Bunch of stuff I can't do yet. Status. Path action. Oh, I have different path actions depending on time of day. That's kind of cool. Alright. Let's see, and they have the radar up. Assuming, will that tell me where? Okay, let me just army. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, is that the hidden item? It's blinking. Maybe that's the hidden item. Not so hidden. Oh. Dark Dandelion. Like dandelion, but dark. Wonderful. Okay, and I seem to not be able to talk to any of these folks. Can I dash? Ooh, dashing is a little faster. Alright, is there anyone else down here I can talk to? No. Is it just going to be perpetually evening time? Okay, we don't have real time. Passage of time, which is probably a good thing. Magic? Will you talk to me? No, you will completely ignore me. Can I play the piano? No. Okay. Maybe this will be an important place later, I guess. Okay. Either way, some nice detail. I always appreciate when there's more to a game than just the absolute minimum, like rooms that you need to go into. Closed for the day. You might have information. Brisk, cheerful woman who runs a food stall by herself. She has not taken a day off in years. Staying busy keeps the loneliness at bay. Aw. After closing her stall for the day, she broods over her husband, who set out to fish one day and never came back.
That was
Sad.
very helpful.
That was very helpful. Thank you for telling me about your loss. The church is closed, so maybe I'll go fishing instead. Those are always my two options when I go out. An elderly man who attends church with surprising frequency. When leading his granddaughter by the hand, he is the picture of a jolly old grandpa. However, his habit of using that same granddaughter as an excuse to approach and flirt with every woman he sees has made him rather unpopular among the townsfolk. Ah, okay. Maybe the church frequency is a confessional forgiveness kind of thing. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, this game. Alright, and there's an invisible wall there, even though if we go over here, we can see that I should be able to go there. Let's see. Folks here, can I go into this building? Must be the church. Can I do the link thing? Go to people's houses? I can. Nothing in here. Ooh. That is a bit of an aggressive transition. The quick fade out, but alright. Better than a loading screen, I guess. And he's blocking that way. Talk to you, talk to you. No one here wants to talk to me. Alright. Let's cross the bridge. Are these the people that were whispering as to what I was up to? I don't know. Seems the clothes they were wearing had some kind of crest on them. That is probably leaving town, which I don't want to do yet. Is this a save point? It is! Great. Save successful. Awesome. Alright, we're going to talk to a few more people and then I think wrap it up for the day. Maybe we'll get started on someone else's story tomorrow. A merchant who deals in local marine products. He has big plans for the business, which he inherited from his father, and believes that expansion will be good for his family and the whole town. Privately, he prefers meat to fish. Same. Alright, sailor. Let's see what's up. A sailor who works on the ferry pretends to be a born and bred man of the sea, but is actually from Beasting Village. The first boat he stepped aboard was the one that took him away from home to seek his fortune. He thought sailing would be a simple matter of riding the waves, and greatly regrets his career choice now that he knows how punishing it truly is.
That was very helpful.
That was very helpful, and we now have another hidden item, which is not very far, fortunately. I got a grape leaf. Cool. Alright, let's see. I'm guessing there are still things I must do in this town. Wait, is that chapter 2? Yes, okay. Alright. We have kids here. We do. Nothing in there. Boy, I heard a lady in a blue uniform arrived on the ship port. Oh, like me. Cannelbreen boy in love with a girl from the eastern continent. He's trying to give her a gift that will convey his feelings before she leaves, but with little success. The experience has brought him face to face with his own cowardice for the first time at age 8. Wow. Tragic.
That was very
That
helpful.
was very helpful. Who is this? Townsperson. That's what happened on the eastern continent, so you're not to go near her. Am I clear? Ooh, okay. Maybe this person has some information? A local woman who lives with her husband and son. Before marriage, she was a florist. And even now, she does piecework, creating bouquets for people to offer at the church. She is also having an affair with an older man she met there. Wow.
Thank you.
I really have the gift of the gab if I'm just getting people to dump all of these secrets. Alright, let's see if we can find where the hidden item from that boy was. We went here. Up here now. Maybe it's down here. There we go. An inspiriting plum. Thanks, kid. Whether you told me about that or that was where you were secretly stashing that thing you wanted to get your girlfriend. Either way, it's a video game and I appreciate it. I can't believe that this character can just be like, yes, you, mother, are having an affair with the old dude. Alright, let's see. Oh, cutscene time. Alright, we'll wrap up this cutscene, then we'll call it a day. Let's see. Oop, everyone's running away. Oh, are we gonna have combat for the first time?
It seems I've been given the cold shoulder.
From people on this half of the island, maybe.
In that case, I'll just have to try my luck with someone else.
Well, there is one person conspicuously still around. Ooh.
Excuse me, are you alright?
What's going on here? Is something wrong with him?
He's burning up. We need to get him inside.
Looks like sun fever. He's covered in rashes.
Rash, vomiting. It could be the onset of some sort of strange poison. I should have the herbs to treat this. Hold on for just a moment.
Okay, so we have some memory of how to treat things. Path action, soothe. Aha. Very cool. Are you really going to give that boy your medicine? Oof. Little wiggle before the path action. Required item. Lycanth antipyretic. On hand 4. Yes. I think, no, I'm just gonna let this bro have a fever and abandon this.
Step 1, lower the fever. Luckily, we caught this sickness in its early stages. Dash of lycanth seed mixed with some of these herbs should do the trick.
It's a very satisfying mortar and
Good.
pestle sound.
I still remember my craft at least.
Glad to hear that the sound effects are on point with the music.
There. Drink up. Slowly now. That's a good boy.
Highly recommend, by the way, looking at any behind-the-scenes stuff on video game sound effects
The
and how
fever's
they're made.
receding.
It's wild.
He's sleeping peacefully now.
Your work was flawless from diagnosis to treatment. The very model of an apothecary.
Thank you, Miss...
Malaya.
Malaya.
I'm a traveling apothecary.
New friend.
Thank you, Malaya. My name's Castti. Sorry to say, I don't remember much else. I was an apothecary, but what kind I cannot say. I've come down with a bad case of amnesia.
Like, this is a thing that people just get.
What? Then how did you diagnose and treat that boy?
Difference between tacit knowledge and experiential knowledge.
It seems my hands still remember their craft. Strange, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Who are you? Wait. That blue uniform. It can't be. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Senna, did she hurt you? How'd you sneak in here? What'd you do to him?
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She treated your brother for his ills.
Spooky music.
Out! You're one of them, aren't you? Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries? What?
That blue uniform. That sigil. There's no mistaking it. The whole town's in an uproar about you, witch. Word is one of you pestilence mongers have been lurking about.
Pestilence monger? I don't understand.
Maybe a disease with a long incubation time before it
And I
becomes
don't
viral.
care. Out! Out!
Wow.
Let's go, Castti.
Maybe get some new clothes. Oh, dramatic cutscene time.
Who are these heirs apothecaries?
I've heard the name before.
You have? What sort of people are they? Why was that man so hostile to me?
New friend. Awkward silence.
What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history.
Do you, Castti?
I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning. If I can't identify the root of this sickness, it could engulf the whole town. There's no time to waste.
Time for some herbal
You're going
fetch
to help them,
quest.
even after how you've been treated? Would your time not be better spent treating your own woes?
Saving these people comes first. As long as I can heal the sick, who I am is ultimately trivial.
Wow.
The very model of an apothecary indeed. Very well. You have my aid. Let's split up and find the source of this sickness.
Malaya, thank you.
Alright. Pop-up box. Oh,
You're one of those heirs
No.
apothecaries,
more dialogue.
aren't you?
We won't let you fool us.
I'm sorry, but would you mind telling me about these apothecaries? I'm unfamiliar with them.
I mean, if you don't trust this person from the get-go,
Don't play
it
dumb.
does sound
Everyone knows
very
what that little
sus.
band of apothecaries have been up to on the eastern continent. They travel around charging only a pittance for services. But it's all a sham. Their medicine is poison, and they've killed more than they've helped.
Sounds like they could use some better PR.
I even heard they butchered an entire town not long ago.
I don't know what dark purpose drives them, and I don't care. Word is, one of them just showed up in town, and you're the only strange apothecary around here, so...
That tracks.
You may be right. The truth is, I don't know if I am what you think I am. I remember little of my past.
A likely story! Get off with you!
Who I was and what I've done, I cannot say. Nevertheless, right now, all I want is to help the people of this town. I'm looking for clues as to what is causing the people here to grow sick. Please, if you know anything, tell me.
Oh. Whoop. Broski down.
Marlo, what's wrong?
Marlo down.
Stop! Get away from him!
What's the big idea? He needs help. Or do you want me to leave him there to die?
I said step away! He may be contagious.
Contagious?
Mm.
I knew it. The symptoms are the same.
Mind you,
I need
it
to
looks
ease
like she
his
has on
fever,
gloves,
and
but,
quickly.
you know, no mask or anything.
I'll carry him. All of you stay here. There. He should make it now.
She healed Marlo.
That fast. That's it. That's all it takes.
Just who are you, really?
So what do we think the twist is going to be?
Help! People are fainting from some sort
Ooh.
of strange fever.
Did she bring it to the town?
What in the world's going on?
Damn. And of course this happens while our healers are away.
Let me treat them.
Do we trust Castti? Does Castti trust herself? We'll have to find out more next time. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We are going to keep this going with Castti's story and then bring on the rest of the 8-person crew. And yeah, this game is one that I think is going to take a long time to beat, but I'm super excited. It's a gorgeous game, and yeah, I'm